I started out the year with a big goal and I said, I am willing to do whatever it takes to get to that goal. I'm willing to change my business. I'm willing to take input. I'm willing to invest big in lots of things to have other people give their input. I'm willing to be uncomfortable. All of that is part of growth. Hello, I'm Debbie Shadid, the host of the Life Coach Business Building Podcast. If you are ready to have more clients in your life coach business, then you're in the right spot. Each week, I'm going to teach you super simple strategies to grow your business without feeling overwhelmed and without spending money on paid ads. Now, if that sounds interesting, stick around and let's get started. Welcome to today's podcast. As we wrap up the year, I would love to take you on a journey through my business, through all that has happened over the last year. You guys are a part of it. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm up to. So let me kind of tell you how it's all unfolded. I want to start by talking to you about business. Then we're going to talk about $1 Million Debbie, my personal goals, relationships, all of that, really to give you an inside look of what could be happening for your business at the next level. So as you know, I set a big goal. You guys heard about $1 Million Debbie. That's a persona that I had for myself at the beginning of 2024. I really sat down and I said, what do I want my day-to-day business to look like? How do I want to show up for my business? And what is it that I want to do in my business? You know, I have a mission that makes me cry, that why that makes me cry, and it is to serve more women, really to serve thousands of women, to help them learn how to market their coaching business comfortably and confidently without stressing, so that you, if it is you, can learn how to sell your coaching so you can do what you really want to do, which is help people with your coaching. Through the work that you do in your coaching, transformation happens. And then through that transformation, your clients are able to help people around them. So it's like the trickle-down effect of coaching. But I know that it can only start if you learn how to market your business and if you're able to sell your coaching. So that is my mission. That is the vision, is to make a huge impact that way. To make your business easy for you is my ultimate goal. I'm always asking myself, how can I simplify things? Where can we provide shortcuts? How can we make it easier for them to be on social media, to build email lists, to sell, to price, to make offers? All of that is the work that we do. This year, as I set up with that intention, it also involves setting a bigger goal, a financial goal, than I had ever set. My beautiful team all got on board with me, but this goal was so big that I had to ask myself from the very beginning of the year, how am I going to do this? How can I decide to have fewer hours in my work schedule, which is part of my goal, and deliver a higher level of service and make more money? How am I going to do that? When you start with those questions, you have to give yourself answers and you start experimenting. So we did that from day one this year. It was like, all right, how do we sell more this month in a way where we attract the right people at the right time, right? How do we serve people more effectively, where people feel very cared for and they get the results that we promise in our coaching? How do we do that? So all of those things were questions. Our first quarter, my goodness, our VIP coaching experience, we sold all kinds of people into it, and our fast track as well. Our fast track coaching program, I never had this on the radar. We actually closed it in July. That was actually the #1 coaching program that I've earned more revenue off of than anything else. So who knew that was going to happen? I didn't know that. But what I had to look at was, how am I going to get to my goal? And how can we serve people at a higher level and get focused on one thing? And that was to eliminate the fast track, because the fast track and the VIP coaching experience were very close to the same program. With that, then I had to ask myself, how can we serve more people? The missing piece was serving people in a way that was kind of a do-it-yourself way, or where they didn't have to invest as much time or money to be able to work with us. We've had people asking all along, how can we work with you? We want to work with you, but we just don't have the time commitment that we need, nor do we have the finances. So we went back to work and we rewrote and re-recorded our entire program. So everything that we deliver to our clients was 100% updated as of finishing it up September 3rd of this year. Every video. We also took the opportunity to list out all the things that our clients were asking us in coaching for, like, how do I do this? Or can you help me with this? We added all kinds of materials to make people's life easier. We now call that the Life Coach Business Building School, and our Done For You version includes monthly coaching. So I was not going to be somebody who sold a course without providing a way for people to get answers every month. You guys know that is where I pride myself is we want to make sure you make progress and that you get answers to your questions. Our business is all about getting things done, taking action, getting your business foundation built. That is the Life Coach Business Building School, which is our newest offering, and that essentially replaced the Fast Track. So that's been incredible. We unfolded that in August. And again, who knew that I would essentially have a course with some coaching, but completely different than our VIP coaching experience. What followed that was also something I was not expecting, which is our elite coaching experience, which is a done for you service that myself and our team provide for you. So we had clients who immediately joined us in our elite experience and said, yeah, you write the marketing message for us, you build the website for us, you get us set up on social media, get our tech set up, and then just hand it over to us. That has been super fun. And we had a couple of clients right away that saw dramatic results. I also did some private coaching that I wasn't expecting to do. And I have to tell you, that was really fun. I honestly had forgotten how fun and fulfilling and how much of a difference I could make for people if I did some private coaching. So we've had some incredible client results because of those changes. And again, I've been able to serve people at a different level than I ever expected. One other thing that happened is I have created several micro courses, mini courses, and trainings that we made available just last week. That is all part of the way that I can help people at, again, a different level of support. It makes it easy for people to get started when the investment is low. It gives an opportunity for people to be introduced to me. I can tell you that somebody bought our niche blueprint course before it was actually done. And I don't know how she got the link, but she got the link and I inquired with her, well, what did you think? And how did you end up with that? And she said, oh my gosh, I literally got more clarity on that than I ever expected. And now I know what I want to do. It wasn't just surface level niche training. We did a deep dive and that really helped her. So I know that the courses are super effective. And again, the Life Coach Business Building School as a course with coaching has been phenomenal. So that is what's happened in the business. Who knew I was going to go in that direction, but I am loving it. I also want to tell you kind of the bad part about it. It is hard to make changes, you guys. And in the last 6 months, I for sure have worked more hours than I have in years, particularly in the last 90 days, because my goal was to have everything done by Black Friday. And oh my goodness, I bet you I have recorded since August, I need to count, but I bet 80 trainings. That is a lot. I actually rewrote all of those. Some of them were brand new. We created workbooks and guides and all kinds of things, which also meant, by the way, I had to write sales pages and emails. And thank God for my team that is so good to help support me. But that was a lot. So that was kind of the bad of it. The other thing that happened is I hired a coach who really, gosh, she sees a lot in what can happen for me. So she sees a lot of potential. With that, though, has come a lot of, I don't want to say criticism, because I've hired her to help me get to the next level. And I said, look, I'm in for it. You give me correction on anything. So not criticism in a negative way, but where she had said to me, like, look, you can't do this and you can't do that. And if you want to be at this level, this has to change. You guys, that's hard to take. I have literally invested in more coaching than I had ever invested in a year in my entire life. That is part of becoming the next version of yourself. And I go all in. I say, look, you give me the feedback that I need to become the next best version of myself so that I can make a bigger impact in the coaching world. That is sometimes not easy and sometimes it's brutal. And, I have to take the feedback and then I have to decide what am I going to do with it. Sometimes I went against my gut and I did what I was told by coaches or suggested by coaches. And then I decided after a bit, like, wait a minute, I know best for my business and this just feels out of alignment. So I shifted again. All of that is part of evolving your business. And it's part of you guys evolving even at the level that you're at, right? If you work with me, I'll say, hey, do it this way. And sometimes that might go against what you think is best for you. But I'll tell you, until you do it, you often don't know what best is for you. So that's been my experience this year. Like with the Life Coach Business Building School, we started out one way with an offer that was a particular way. And I kept saying, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. We need to offer more support than that, because I love helping people. And I want to make sure everybody gets the support that they need. And so I added more support in the last few weeks, and it has changed our results. Not only do I feel in more integrity about it, we've sold more. So sometimes you learn what's best for you by doing, right? You follow the guidance, and then sometimes you have to go, okay, here's my gut instinct. This is what we're going to do. So that's what's happened for me this year. I have built a business in a way that I never expected. And how that happened is because I started out the year with a big goal, and I said, I am willing to do whatever it takes to get to that goal. I'm willing to change my business. I'm willing to take input. I'm willing to invest big in lots of things to have other people give their input. I'm willing to be uncomfortable. All of that is part of growth. So that is what has happened with the business. And I can tell you, oh my gosh, my business is in better shape than I ever could have imagined it. We are doing things that were not even on the radar. I mean, not even part of a conversation in the beginning of 2024. We have set our business up to start 2025 in a way that I never expected. It's going to be incredible. So get ready, because big things are happening here with Team Shadid inside of Life Coach Business Building School. So that's the business. And I want you guys to think about how this applies to you. I'm not here to brag. I mean, it's been brutal. I'm here to just show you that there are rewards for the good work. There's kind of, the tough part of it, and that sometimes things never turn out as you expected. And oftentimes they turn out better, as my business has. Personally, though, let me tell you, my personal goal was to work less this year. And you know what happened? That didn't happen. I did not work less. I actually worked more. Now, I still was able to really reserve that time that was sacred to me for my grandkids. I want to help you build your boutique style coaching business, but I've been in a season of work. I've been in a season of building a business. And so I can't live my boutique style lifestyle because of the commitment that I had to shifting my business. And I'm the only one who puts the time parameters on my business, just like you are. I decided to do it in a very quick amount of time and to commit to do a lot so that it would just be basically one and done. Although it wasn't one and done, it was a lot of things done. So Debbie 2.0, who was working less, did not really become a reality. So that goal will get moved forward to January 1 of 2025. And actually, honestly, I've decided in December to really take the time to not only be effective in my business, but to really savor my family, to enjoy the holidays in a way that I haven't done in years. So I hope you're doing the same too. By the way, you guys, you can get more done in December. You can get more done in your business before the end of the year than in all 12 months combined. It is not too late to build your business, and I highly recommend that you do it in December so that you are prepared and ready to be first class January 1st. Also, personally, one good thing I am proud of is that I have maintained the weight loss that I had. That is something still almost that I can't wrap my mind around. I know I haven't lost 100 pounds like so many people have, but I lost 35, 40 pounds. I'm so proud of the fact that I've kept it off. It's been almost a year that I've been at this weight, and I am the idea that I had in my mind, which is a naturally thin person. I have been able to maintain the weight. And that's been incredible. I almost still have a disconnect. Every time I go shopping and I buy something that is literally 6 sizes smaller, I'm like, is this really me? It's like I can't really understand it. But the main point I want to give you is that I held an image in my mind and I made the decision. I made a shift. This is actually who I am. And I think that's why the weight loss has been so effective. I have not been, on the other hand, as good about getting strong. Strong was my word of the year for 2024. I literally had it posted on my computer. And guess what, you guys? I fell off the getting strong wagon, and I don't know how that happened. I have a coach, y'all know Christine Rucker, who coaches me through everything. And it's been interesting because I had been lifting weights for a year when I started in August with all of this re-recording everything and working all these extra hours to do the school, to do all these micro courses, to do all of this. I somehow had in my mind that I didn't have time to exercise. And so it became like a big deal, and it wasn't. Christine's workouts for me are 12 minutes, but isn't it funny that I couldn't find 12 minutes in the day to do my workouts? So that is a goal that I have to bring forward into 2025 and figure out how to commit to that in a different way. I didn't totally abandon it, but one workout a week was not enough. I think the best part of this is that I was able to see today, as I look in the mirror, I'm like, I am the same weight, but I look different because as it turns out, the lifting weights and the working out that I was doing really did make a difference for me. So if there was something good that came out of it, I can actually see what a difference the working out had made for me. So I got to get down and get strong for 2025. Another thing that I have maintained is my walking. You guys have been part of the Walk and Talk with Debbie. The problem is now it's too dark at night to do that, either at night or in the morning, so you're not seeing those. That has been the most fun thing. I'm disappointed because I had committed to do that Walk and Talk with Debbie every day for an entire year. I didn't really think about the fact that the weather wasn't going to cooperate with me. I knew I was willing to go out with an umbrella. I knew I was willing to go out with a raincoat, but I wasn't thinking about it being dark at 5 o'clock, 5:30, or till 7:30 in the morning. So that's put a damper on things. I did buy a walking track for inside my house. That's been amazing, but I don't think you guys want to see me walking and talking on my treadmill. Maybe you do, or walking pad it actually is. But so I have maintained my walking. I have maintained that commitment, but I recommit to being strong in 2025. Relationship-wise, I love my husband. He's amazing. And that's a decision that you get to make about your relationships, that you have the best marriage ever. That's what I decided, and I do. I will say, though, we haven't traveled as much as I had hoped for. My goal was to go 3 or 4 times away with him for a long weekend. It is pretty epic, though, you guys, when you get your business built, when you do the work that is necessary, when you get to plan vacations in the way that you want to. You get to go anywhere you want to go. You get to fly first class. That's pretty amazing, pretty fun. But we had a new baby come into our life this year, Jack. Jack was born in the spring, and that is our second grandchild, and we're committed to that. So that changed us traveling because we didn't want to be gone. We wanted to be there, for the kids. So my time, my week is scheduled around going over there and helping them in the evenings. My son-in-law, Kyle, works as a nurse, so he works 12-hour shifts. So I go and put the babies to bed with my daughter, Lainey. That's pretty incredible. I'm so grateful, too, that they allow us to do that, to play that kind of role in the kids' life. So that's been super fun. So on the schedule for 2025 is more travel with Tad and a really fantastic family vacation. Mindset-wise, let me tell you about that. That's been another part of what I've had to do to become Debbie 2.0. I knew that there was a lot to my mindset that I needed to change. One thing is that I have equated hours of work as being kind of my value. I've said this before, like work is my worth. Well, I should learn how to work smarter, and I've had tons of coaching around this. The number of hours that you work doesn't give you a gold star, right? I need to work less to be more effective. And that's just old programming, like to have a good work ethic is of high value. So there's been a lot of mindset work I've done, and growth is uncomfortable. So I have worked on shifting my perspective on many things. I've had a lot of things brought to my attention, and I've been willing to take action and willing to really, literally every time I meet Christine, I come with a list of these are the things that I see about myself and I want to change. So that is how you become Debbie 2.0 and you start moving to Debbie 3.0. What is your next level for you? I know, again, for me, I want to continue to evolve in this boutique lifestyle, this boutique business, because I really love the idea of helping you guys do the same. We're all in this to have time freedom. We're all in this to do meaningful work, to make a difference in the world, and to make a living while we're able to take care of our family, take care of grandkids, kids. You know, a lot of us are in that sandwich generation where we're taking care of parents and grandkids or kids. And you want to have a business that you love, that you feel good about, that you're proud to show off, where you look like a professional. That's all part of building your boutique style coaching business. So, final thing I want to mention, our clients' growth has been amazing. I am so grateful to them for the commitment that they've had to the exact same process that I've used to build my business. They go all in. They have gone in and done things like starting on social media, going live on social media, making their first offers, getting their first clients, learning how to manage their own time. It's very easy to overwork when you work for yourself, right? Learning how to put boundaries around their time, learning how to sell group coaching programs and filling them. It has been an honor to be able to be on that journey with them, to have, first-class clients that we work with. So ladies, thank you so much for that. It is my hope that I can work with you this year to be able to help you create an incredible business that you can be proud of too. To my team, who has been so amazing, so flexible, they have literally been at my beck and call to do all the kinds of shifts and changes that we have wanted to get our business in a place that I never expected, that is bigger and better than I ever thought to. So I cannot wait to see you in the new year at our trainings that we host. Once a week, we have trainings, live trainings for you guys to come to. Make sure you're on our email list. Grab our new courses. You know, the feedback already is people are loving them. So grab those, get started with this. Join us in the Life Coach Business Building School. Let us be, coaching you in our VIP coaching experience or in our elite experience. You guys, thank you so much. Thanks for being a blessing to me and to all of us. I'll see you in the next few weeks, in the next couple of podcasts, but plan for 2025, review 2024, and really take some time to reflect on what you want to do in your 2.0 or 3.0 best self you. All right, you guys, have an amazing day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, ladies, that is it for today. Before we go, I want to invite you to head over to debbieshadid.com. I have this incredible Canva training specifically designed for life coaches, where I'm going to teach you how to use Canva to create beautiful graphics to market your life coaching business. All right, have an amazing week. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.